I'm not saying that Forest River Wildwood has chosen their new exterior colors from me, but I'm just saying. So this is a brand new 2023 Forest River Wildwood, model number 29VBUD, but I feel like I should pan right over this way to give you an idea of what the 2022 colors looked like. So that's what it's going from, and this is what it's now going to currently be. A lot of big changes on the inside also, doing away with all the darker color cabinets, replacing it with a lot more tan. But a 2023 Forest River Wildwood, model number 29VBUD, Versa Bunk Universal Dinette. This floor plan provides you with a queen size bed in the front, with a queen bed in the back that can also be collapsed down, providing you with additional sitting room for all the kids. The smaller bunks on the back bunk area collapse, giving you chalkboard paint for all the smaller kids for nighttime, or maybe for days that it's raining at the campground. But the camper is going to be 36 feet 2 inches of total length. I'm going to provide you with an estimated 13 feet of walking space here in the main living area. Sleeping room possibly for 7 or 8 individuals, just really depends on the size of your guest. But I'm going to come over here and take a seat and just start and pan my way around the room. But you got an all-electric fireplace. That's also going to be the connections for your television. You can mount upwards possibly of a 50-inch TV. A lot lighter camper, like I said, replacing all the darker color wood last year with more of a tan, and they've done a great job on the linoleum floor also. Last year's floor had more of a zigzag kind of pattern and a lot more gray. Forest River has also done away with all the carpet inside of the camper. Last year the slide floor had carpet all the way throughout, but this year it's been replaced with more of a woven type boat material. Definitely does make cleaning up the camper a lot more easier. Window treatments in the kitchen area are trimmed out with a valance. Gray roller shades with a high white back, and that white surface on the back of those shades does a really great job of just help reflecting all that additional sunlight. And I'll tell you, right now there's a lot of additional sunlight on the outside. I'll be sure to open those up and show you here momentarily. The kitchen countertops are what I call a pressed membrane countertop. It's a hard heated plastic wrapped over that material, which prevents it from swelling in the event if it ever makes contact with water. This camper's got a 50-50 undermount sink, high-rise residential faucet, black and stainless steel appliances, your regular size, nothing too fancy. Oven and microwave. There we go, I'm a little confused. Maybe enough room for a pan of biscuits. And in relation to size, here's my hand to show you the burners on the top. Low profile hood vent and your normal size, right at a 13-inch microwave. And I say 13 inches, that's the inside space. So nothing too fancy, just your normal weekend kind of getaway camper. Provides you with a lot of sleeping room with the 2 full bed setup. Your pantry is going to be located over this way, but let's look at the fridge first. 10.7 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator. Freezers on the top. Freezer is going to be located. Freezers on the top, fridges on the bottom. I just plugged the camper in and it's kind of hot in here. I think the temperatures today are almost 104. This is your pantry, almost a floor to ceiling, but you do have a little bit of space taken up on the bottom down there, but still plenty of additional room. The camper is going to be cooled with 2 different air conditioners. Coleman Mach is the brand, that's a 15K. You also have a 13.5 located in the back bedroom area here. The ductwork for this one runs the entire length, so it will cool the bedroom in the front, plus this bedroom back here. But again, this bedroom here is cooled with this 13.5. Let's talk about the slide over here. And again, no carpet found anywhere in the Wildwood model. Flush mounted slide, 5'7" slide box, and this is called a universal dinette. This thing can be arranged to a couple of different arrangements, from the L-shaped couch You can remove the back, place it over here. It gives you the bigger booth. And I'll try to arrange all these throughout the video. I'll attempt to, at least. It's going to be kind of difficult to cut away at times. But again, lots of natural sunlight. Let me show you the fireplace. This is probably one of my biggest downfalls I'm finding. Last year's model was more of a clear glass showing off the natural fire behind it, but they've replaced that with a mirror surface. So I'm not really wanting to look at my feet as I walk around the camper. That's what I call a shoe garage here. Good place to tuck all of your sandals after a long day at the beach. Let's head to the back and go over the bunk room first, and then we'll try to come back into here showing you the different arrangements of the dinette. But universal bunk, so different sleeping arrangements can be achieved back here. You got your smaller bunks on the top. These flip up if you don't want them. And this is going to be that chalkboard paint that I'm talking about, giving the kids additional activities at night or maybe during a rainy day. This queen size bed on the bottom, 61 inches wide by 73 inches long, turns into an additional sitting room. So when you have these all the way up, you can turn this into a sitting arrangement, and I'll go ahead and do that. To show you the sitting arrangement, I've gone ahead and opened the black roller shades to show you the different arrangements you can do on this universal dinette. 3 total arrangements, from sitting in the L-shaped, which I showed you earlier, to the larger booth, which you're getting now, to the next arrangement will be one long continuous bed that the kitchen area could provide you for maybe like an overflow. Also, one really cool thing to point out is all the additional storage containers. And what you can do, this is just an idea, you give one of these to your kids, you have them go upstairs and start packing for that long camping trip, and then you can have them come outside, and when you're loading the camper up, they'll have access to cross-load everything from the outside, or just a really cool place to upload those bicycles for that long camping trip. But I've gone ahead too and changed this area to its full sitting arrangement, showing you that you could possibly sit 2 larger adults or maybe just 3 smaller kids. Television connections for longer days whenever you're stuck inside. You do in fact have them over the smaller door. Maybe can mount upwards of a 38-inch TV. Power connections provided up there on the roof also, and this would be a nice little gaming console here. Let's go ahead and head up to the front and show you the bathroom first before we go over the master bedroom here. But for a travel trailer of this size, the bathroom really does feel like it's pretty spacious. You're looking at a 32 by 32 full radius shower, ceiling height in the camper right at 6'7", almost 6'8". You've got right at about a 6-inch step up though to get into this 2-piece plastic shower. Your bathroom seat is going to be tucked over here to the left. The countertops are the same material found in the kitchen. That's what I call a pressed membrane countertop. It's just a hard heated plastic wrapped over that material. This is your medicine cabinet, and you do have some additional storage to the left of the shower directly within arm's reach. Plenty of changing room, room to dry off upon exiting the shower, and that is the plastic foot flush toilet. But I feel like I need to talk about the mattress situation this year. Last year, Wildwood gave you enough room to upgrade the mattress to a residential queen, but this year they decided to make the mattress bigger. But they've cut off the corners of the mattress, giving you room to move around, as well as change, close the door. But it brings upon another problem. Dimensions are 78 inches long by 65 inches wide, but this is normally the first thing that gets upgraded or thrown out inside of most campers. The mattresses never do seem to be the best of quality, and I'm only guessing the manufacturer has used a king size sheet to compensate for that, but not quite as big as a king size mattress, so if you were to attempt to upgrade to a residential king, it would not fit. Additional storage found under the bed, plus you got these cool little totes, and of course you can access from the outside. And you also have a laundry chute. Additional storage at the foot of the bed, and I can show it best to you right now because the bed is raised up. You have your own closet. Floor to ceiling, and almost fell over just to show you this. Floor to ceiling closet, additional shelving provided. and you can maybe mount upwards of maybe a 48-inch TV here at the foot of the bed. But just let a professional do that. We've had some come in the past where that wall has been butchered, where the customer has attempted to find the stud to mount it to, and it just didn't turn out in their favor. I've also turned the living room into its final sleeping arrangement. This is arrangement number 3, turning everything into one long continuous sofa, giving a sleeping room for additional guests, maybe as an overflow. For pricing and availability, I always recommend going back to my website where you can view more additional photos. But at date and time of making this video, MSRP of $53,065.65. If you like what you see so far, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. All your interactions with the video, they definitely do help. We're going to go ahead and head outside and go over some of its features. But coming in just a tad over 36 feet in length, providing you with sleeping room possibly for 7, maybe 8 individuals, is this brand new 2023 Forest River Wildwood, model number 29VBUD. And no, the awning is not fully extended right now. The weather is starting to turn, so the wind's picking up. I've decided to go ahead and just retract it back slightly. This model is going to be 96 inches wide, 11 feet 3 inches to the highest point. You've got a hitch weight here on the hitch of your truck of 910 pounds. So make sure you're checking the load and tow capacity of your vehicle. This model is going to have an electric tongue jack on the front, larger propane bottles, battery disconnect switch, and typically when you purchase from your dealership, you'll have a plastic battery housing here that keeps that battery protected. That's not going to be installed until after the camper's sold though. Also like how they give you this diamond plate on the front to assist with some of the road debris. Front pass-through storage compartment. This side on the driver's side is a little bit smaller, but you do have a couple of things going on in here. That's going to be the 50 amp power cord, your laundry chute. Notice I opened it up from the inside also. The Wildwood models are going to be solar prepped, so everything's already wired for the solar. If you were decided to add it, that's where the smart charger would go there. The baggage doors are about a 1/2 inch thick. They're held up with a magnet. All the sewer connections are found over here. So you got multiple pull handles throughout. You're going to have one total connection for all of your sewer connections, which is nice. It makes things easier. That way you're not fumbling around with multiple sewer lines. This camper is going to be stabilized from 2 sets of electric scissor jacks. That's the front set there. I'll show you the back once we go around. You've got a rack and pinion slide. There's your 2 air conditioners. One's a 15K, the other one's a 13.5. This is that additional door, maybe for your smaller bicycles or those plastic totes. Pretty cool way to cross-load the camper. Get everything tucked away before going camping. Your power connections are found back here on the back corner. You're provided with a right out of 25-foot power cord, which is nice when they bring those power connections back here. Most of the campgrounds nowadays, all those connections are located on the back of the camper anyway. City water connection, black tank flush. So this was a question in one of my videos. What is black tank flush? Whenever you get done camping, your black holding tank contains all the dirty, the poo. So you're going to remove the water line from the city water connection, connect it to the black tank flush. You're going to go up to the sewer connections and pull the handles, making sure everything is open before turning the water on. But what this is going to do is it's going to clean out that black water holding tank, making sure all the toilet paper and everything is cleaned out before you take it back and put it into storage. Spare tire, and notice there's no ladder found on the back, but this is something that there are a lot of manufacturers are doing different this year. This is a third-party component by Lippert. It allows you to go online and buy a retractable ladder if you decide that you want it. I wish, honestly, they would just install the ladder. It makes cleaning the slide toppers off a lot easier. This camper is going to be blindside camera prepped. That's a pretty cool system to work with if you've ever had a chance to do so. You do have a 4x4 two-wheeler bumper. That's a good place to store your sewer lines when you're finished camping. It's starting to rain, so I think we've timed this video absolutely perfect. This is the switch to control your rear set of electric stabilizers. So they're not going to level the camper. If any salesman ever tells you this is an automatic leveling system, it's not. This is an electric stabilizing system. They're going to go down till they feel about maybe 5 to 7 pounds of pressure before they completely stop. They're not designed to level, only stabilize, keeping it from rocking. Coming around to the campsite, the kitchen though, outdoor kitchen, kind of an outdoor entertainment area. The rain's picking up. But this hooks directly to the propane. Nice little griddle, mini fridge. This does not work off of the battery while going down the road. You must be plugged in. This is the exhaust from the furnace, so be very mindful of that if you were to set up a table in the winter time and that exhaust is going. Outdoor speakers, outdoor TV connections, and just so many other great features. Guys, it's starting to rain. I hope you like what you see. Leave me some thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you want to see pricing and availability, be sure to check the link down in the description, which will take you back to my website to view more pictures. And again, if there's nothing on the website that you found on my YouTube channel, but if you're interested in, give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd be glad to work with you. Come see us.